Alright, today we're going to be playing some Freeze Mage, which is exciting because Freeze Mage hasn't been around for a while. So what is it that makes Freeze Mage potentially playable for the first time in a long time? Well, that's going to be the Darkmoon Races mini set, which came out today. So in this set we got Glacier Racer, which is a 1 mana 1/3 spell burst, deal 3 damage to all frozen minions. So we can combine this with Frostbolt to deal 3 damage to the opponent's hero, or we can combine it with Frost Nova or Blizzard to deal 3 damage to all of our opponent's minions. So it's face damage or a board clear, which if Freeze Mage could play 30 of those kinds of cards, they definitely would. So good card for the deck. We've also got Conjure Mana Biscuit. Basically, we spend 2 mana now, and then at some point in the future, we can refresh 2 mana crystals. So just lets us do some stuff with our mana. I found out as I was playing that this is refresh your mana crystals, so you can't go like turn 7 Alexstrasza with it. But on turn 7 you could go like Blizzard, refresh, and play a secret. So you can have a 9 mana turn on turn 7, but it's not a 9 mana card, right? So the Mana Biscuit is maybe a little bit sketchy, but I still think it's worth trying out. And then finally we got Imprisoned Phoenix, which is dormant for 2 turns, and then when it wakes up we get +2 spell damage. So the ideal game plan, I suppose, would be that we play a couple Imprisoned Phoenixes, and then on the next turn we Alexstrasza, and then on the following turn the Phoenixes wake up, the opponent's at 15, and we send all our burn damage face. But the Phoenixes do have some other uses in this deck. They can be used with Cram Session to draw 2 cards, or since they happen to be elementals, they can be used with Elemental Allies also to draw cards. And then of course to support Elemental Allies we're also playing Confection Cyclone, which came from Madness at the Darkmoon Faire. And for some additional Cram Session synergy, we're also playing a couple Lab Partners. And then of course, Lab Partner is also a bit of a finisher, the spell damage things also work with Blizzard. So we've got a lot of different little synergies going on in this deck. So far my record with this deck is 6-6. And I think I'm pretty happy with 6-6 for a first draft of a deck like this.
Jane versus Liadrin.
My blade burns with holy fire. You asked for it.
Definitely like Elemental Allies. What I don't like is the Paladin matchup. They're just gonna play big shit every turn and murder me. But I do love to see Confection Cyclone along with the Elemental Allies. Well, he didn't have a turn 1 play. You do love to see that out of Paladin. See what we can draw here. Seems like a good turn to get a biscuit. Although, I guess I probably hero power to protect my 3/2 here. Okay, that's a lot of 1/1s. So I could Nova to protect this thing, but it's probably not really that valuable. Let's just get the biscuit and kill 3 of these. So with this Mana Biscuit, I can play Alexstrasza on turn 7, but it's kind of hard for the follow-up to that to be like enough damage, because I'll only be on 8 that turn. So I can maybe Frostbolt this. Spending Frostbolt does kind of suck with this deck. I don't think I can really afford to. let's just throw up the ice barrier here. I have 2 Novas, so if I can pick up Doomsayer, this thing isn't really a problem anyway. And also, maybe Glacier Racers would be fine as well. Although I guess if I don't want to play Frostbolt because it does damage, maybe I don't really want to play Glacier Racer either. Could Fireball here. I do only play 1 Fireball though, so it's a pretty precious resource. I guess I'm just gonna take a 1-card cram session here. Okay, there's a nice Doomsayer. Let's go ahead and conjure a Biscuit. And then I guess I just play the Sugar Elemental, because I had 10 cards in hand. I was just holding on to this because I do have another Elemental Allies, but it is only 1 card that it's really relevant with. Let's actually go for a 2-card draw here, and then we'll just play Nova without the Doomsayer. And then next turn we can Nova Doom, lead into an Alexstrasza, and then try to burn him out. I currently only have 12 damage to follow up my Alexstrasza, but I've got some Glacier Racers I could draw into. And you know, sometimes Alexstrasza lives. Well, there's the Glacier Racer. So I have 15 damage to follow up an Alexstrasza. I mean, this seems like the only play. How much damage do I have if I don't play Alex? It's just 15, right? This lab partner does another 3, so 18. 2 from my minions is 20. So even if I play Zephrys here, I have like a maximum of 23 next turn. So probably just hero power. I'm worried that he's gonna have Libram of Justice here. And if he has that, like, he kills my Doomsayer and then I do probably just die. So I was looking for maybe like an alternate setup that doesn't require the Alexstrasza. But I think this is an Alexstrasza game. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's no way he's gonna have 7 from hand, so we're just worried about him healing here. Maybe I should have biscuited out a Frostbolt here, actually. Well, I definitely want to kill this, so I can send Alexstrasza to face. So I guess it's Fireball Frostbolt? It can actually be Glacier Racer Blizzard Frostbolt. I have to play a Biscuit with that.
What to do?
I'm also scared of dying to Consecration. I think this was the way to do it. My Glacier Racer did 3 damage to his face and to his minion. I locked out his weapon, so I'm not dead to Consecration. He still has an Alexstrasza to deal with. And even if he clears me here, I can drop Flinger for lethal. Zephrys is unfortunately 2 cards away from being active. But if he doesn't have the Consecration, I might have 2 turns to draw for Zephrys anyway. Although I guess one of the cards blocking Zephyrs is the Penflinger that's lethal anyway. Looks like he's just dead here, though. Cool. I'm pretty happy about this win. This seems like a hard matchup. But I even beat a Libram of Hope post Alexstrasza. Definitely would have been hard if he could have killed Doomsayer, though.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked
Ancient Mysteries is nice. What am I expecting out of Rogue? Probably him to try to murder me. I don't know if that means that I keep a 1/3 off the mulligan, though. I would really prefer to hit Elemental Allies and Confection Cyclone. Halfway there. It's gonna be really sad if I draw my other Ice Barrier in the next 2 turns. Okay, he's playing some meme shit. Love to see it. We hold the Ice Barrier here because we're not about to die and we have Penflingers in deck. That was a strong turn 2 from the opponent. Speaking of Penflinger, I don't know if we're playing it here though. Probably just spend 3 mana on this Ice Barrier. Definitely the best secret he could have had there. Unfortunate. So I can kill that with Penflinger, Barrier, Flinger, Hero Power. Or Frostbolt. Am I willing to play Frostbolt here? I'd probably rather play the Penflinger since he has a 3 damage weapon. So yeah, like, if he wants to send 3 damage into my Penflinger here, that's not too bad, I would say.
Of course it's the right way.
Okay. That is the best draw. Could have played one of the 1/2s, I guess. But Elemental Allies draws the second copy fairly often. And it also seems like a 1/2 doesn't really do anything here. Jandis is scary. I do have a Blizzard, though. Well, I guess it would be Frost Nova this turn. Ram Session, Frostbolt, Biscuit. Let's go Nova Biscuit here. Vendetta my 1/2. He also has a Mana Biscuit.
Of course it's the right way.
Interesting play from the opponent. I guess Nova's pretty good here. He just doesn't get to do anything this turn. Next turn we'll Blizzard, then the following turn this wakes up and we can draw 3 with Cram Session. Wonder what he's going for with this secret passage. Seems pretty hard to accomplish anything here, but maybe he plays like Clever Disguise to go with his quest or something? Okay. I was probably supposed to hero power one of his minions last turn, but whatever. Oh no, he got a free blizzard. That'll be so powerful against my deck.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Shadow Jeweler Hanar is pretty obnoxious. See, it's like a counter spell or something. It could be really annoying to deal with. Oh, my Yogg could be annoying too. Good old Fireball. I have a lot of damage here, actually. 8, 5, 5. I have a Pinflinger as well. It's probably not quite close enough for me to just go in. Ambush.
My trap.
Check for counterspell.
Time runs out on me.
Is it really rope time already? I feel like I had to kill Hanar here. I'm not sure. I don't like that he just got a million Pinflingers. Maybe when I drew the Glacial Racer I didn't have to play Frostbolt. But no, because my Phoenix is dying this turn, so if I was gonna just try to kill him, like I'm losing damage. I don't know, maybe I should have just cashed in a Fireball and a Frostbolt here. I'm getting kind of fucked up, but I'm still at 30.
Mistakes were made.
Nice, missed 2 damage. Well, Zephyrus is active. The opponent's got 12 with 2 Pinflingers. He has a Cram Session and a Blizzard.
What to do?
So double Pinflinger, Blizzard, double Pinflinger, or Pinflinger, Cram Session, Pinflinger is 6 mana. You would need to draw a 2 mana spell, which I guess is pretty easy in a deck full of secrets. I've seen a lot of secrets already, though. I feel like if I'm gonna win this game, I kind of just have to go face here. Oh, actually, Frostbolt locks out 5 damage anyway. Alright, Zephyrs can give me a fireball next turn. I don't think this deck is likely to heal. And I know 4 of the cards in his hand aren't heals, so... Seems like this sets up lethal pretty reliably. It's lucky for me that my Zephyrs is active so early. I still have 10 cards in deck. Cool.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Let's go Zephyrs.
Jane versus is off.
What is Warlock gonna be? Zoo with the new card draw thing?
You asked for it.
Or Control with the Prime minion? Pretty happy to have Nova Doom against Zoo, although it might be slow.
Oh, it says explode.
I'm only playing the lab partner here since he could be Zoo. Like, if he has Flame Imp and I can kill it with hero power, that helps out my Doomsayer quite a lot. I probably should have just played Confection Cyclone here. It gives me the 2 things I need for elemental allies anyway. There's not that much reason to greed the 3rd elemental. So I probably just missed 3 damage here, which is relevant. Well, let's go ahead and play Cram Session while we have spell damage. Seems like pushing damage is probably pretty good against a slow Warlock.
Forbidden rituals, you say?
Another Confection Cyclone. 9 cards in hand. Let's just spend our mana this way. I could have Nova Doomed here, and this might be a good enough Nova Doom. But it seems like maybe I can hit something this turn. Like a 7-8 taunt. Another Lucky Soul Hoarder. Well, probably just Nova Doom here. Not like my hand does anything else, right? I'm holding this ice barrier since I have Pen Flinger, by the way. I'm at 34, so it's not like I'm under any threat here. Hero power. The best draw in my deck for sure is Elemental Allies.
I found a new source of power.
I guess this is the turn we're playing the Ice Barrier because 10 cards in hand. I can probably get a little bit more out of a Blizzard. And I don't need 4 sugar elementals. Definitely a card I was expecting to see. Hey, there we go. So do I play Blizzard this turn? It blocks 15 damage? Probably. I'm likely to draw into another big freeze off of the elemental allies anyway. His board is awfully scary. 8 cards in hand, so we can just go ahead and play this. I think I'm always playing Blizzard here. I have a lot of damage, actually. I have double Frostbolt, double Glacier Racer, and a Fireball, which is 18. What if I just play Alexstrasza? Set him to 15. If he can't heal for 3, he just dies. He's showing 22. He would have to have 5 from hand, which I think is pretty difficult. Alright. Hit him for, what, 8 damage? He has no soul fragments in deck, so it was pretty hard for him to heal here. And, like, if I don't go in with the Alexstrasza this turn, it's not like I really draw into more damage, other than Phoenixes. And, the Phoenixes are going to take me, like, an extra 2 turns to get that damage. So, it probably makes sense to just try to kill him here. Cool, he's dead. No, I didn't even need the fireball since he tapped.